Blackacre Ranch, everybody. My name's Jeff. It's another day here on the ranch, and I noticed last week, and I think I mentioned it in the video, I'm noticing that there's a little bit more flies. So today, we're gonna be talking a little bit about fly prevention and fly treatments, just briefly, right? I'm just into this new thing. That's it. We're seeing a lot more flies just because we have pigs and buffalo. So we're gonna kind of show you what we just got and talk a little bit about a few other things that maybe we might try. But anyway, let's get the buffalo fed, check to see if there's new babies, and then it's scheduled to rain not too far out. We're gonna see how much fencing and stuff we can do, but you know, we'll see. We'll keep working on that and get everything else going. So stick with us. Let's go check these little babies and get these things fed. All right, here. Well, let's see if we can find it.
All right, so we know we're up to at least 9 babies with a new mom, 126. All of our babies. Hey, ladies. You guys can hear all the cube bags, huh? Hey. Oh, I'm scaring the babies with that. The mamas are happy though. Yeah, hi Two. Oh, look at your baby. Hi. Yeah. Hi. Oh. Oh, such a cute baby. Alright, that's the new baby today. 126. Mama. New mama baby.
So now that we've had manure around for quite a while, the temperatures are warming up and these guys dump a ton of turd. The flies are coming. You can kind of see them flying around a little bit when it's warmer. You'll see it more, but also it's pretty windy right now, so they're kind of blown away a little bit, but we're trying this stuff. Now, there's different ways I think, you can try fly control. People use those little socks they hang, they soak it stuff, and the buffalo can go in there. Pretty much you either kill the flies in a way that doesn't allow them to grow. They put all their little eggs in the feces. So you either try and bite it at the source and try and distribute the feces and try and kill them that way by not letting them hatch and have a hospitable environment, or you kill them after the fact. And you can go ahead and use blocks with garlic. You can use fly control inside the minerals that they have, or you use some of these substances like permethrin or whatever. It's something like that. Permethrin. Anyway, it's a fly control. And so you can spot treat a little bit, and that's what we're trying to do right now. And this can work for cattle, swine, buffalo, horses, all sorts of stuff. So the wind is coming at us a lot, so it's really hard, but we're gonna try and mix in the herd and kill a bunch of these flies and hopefully protect the animals a little bit. I'm trying not to spray it in their face, but if I can spray it in their body, that helps. So anyway, this is a fly repellent, permethrin. There's other stuff as well. I don't know them all yet, but that's what we're trying to do right now. So one thing I've heard with some animals, and I don't know if it's true with buffalo, but I've heard that some animals just have a natural deterrence to flies. It's not to say that there isn't a fly on them, but Some might have a lot more fly issues than others. I'm gonna try and keep track of that. We just saw number 12. She just kind of shimmied her back and there's a whole flies up on the top ridge of her. And some of these others don't seem to have a lot of flies. So I don't know if that's a pretty legit thing. I'm gonna try and keep track of like who really has flies compared to others. It just might be one of those things that is good to keep track of. I don't know. So maybe if we had a cull herds, that could be one determining factor, cull some people out, but some people might have more flies than others. I don't know, you tell me, is that legit or not? Gosh, I got a fly in my face. I can't use a squirt because it's just, the wind is killing it.
I was wondering if we need to be just out in the truck, just that much closer. Bartok likes you.
So this is that stuff that we bought. You guys can actually see the label now. Anyway, this is just a little mixing cup. I was talking to Steve and he said mix things double. Kind of maybe make it a little bit more potent than normal. But they have a whole booklet back here. It says cattle, goats, sheep, swine, horses, poultry, all sorts of stuff like that. And it does work on all sorts of things. Like our favorite page. It says it works on horn flies, face flies, stable flies, ear ticks, mosquitoes, deer flies, and so forth. And it gives it instructions of the pest controlled, how to use it, dilutions, and then spray preparation. So, you know, this is a 15-20 page booklet back here. Anyway, so this is our first step in controlling flies. This is not everything that we're gonna do. We're gonna try and spot treat as much as we can. Some of these ladies really need it. The other thing that we're gonna look at is also somehow getting a harrow to just kind of drag across the floor, distribute the manure a little bit earlier so that way they don't have time to plant their little eggs in it, the flies. I also want to maybe bring chickens in the future. And if I can consolidate a lot of their poo into one area, like I'm doing over in that small little containment area where I have 2 hay rings, if I can consolidate a lot of their poo there, then I can have the chickens just kind of eat it up and try and mix it up a little bit about, and hopefully that'll help. You're never gonna get rid of all your flies, okay? Now I have heard that there are little bags or bottles or homemade things you can get where you put like some fish or tuna, eggs that are rotten, stuff like that, and the flies come in and they can't get back out. I do wanna try a couple of those. If you have a suggestion of what kinds work best, leave it in the comments, or I can make one. That didn't work too well for my mineral feeder. So I just want to try and collect a lot of these flies as much as possible. Like I said, you're never going to get rid of flies, but you can at least start by doing something. And so we're using this Permethrin 10. Steve had brought over some milky stuff. I don't know if it's the same thing. This looks pretty yellow, but we've been using that. And that is nice because when you spray it on the animal, it leaves just a little bit of a residue, quick white residue on it, so you know if you hit it. I don't know if this is the same stuff and if that does the same thing, but I kind of like that. Right now I'm just blown into the wind and I'm getting bathed in it, I think, more than the actual animals are. If you got it, it said remove all clothing, rinse skin immediately with plenty of water, call poison control. I don't know, whatever. You know, I'll spit in my hand, it's not happening. So we're gonna have to wait until we get more inside the containment area or the pasture and can get up closer to hopefully make it better able to get them, or less windy. So anyway, fly control. Filled up pretty decent.
Yeah, it looks like they've been eating. They've been eating good, huh?
Poles help.
Oh yes. I mean, it just rained this morning, so you wouldn't guess that. It's definitely not sagging like it's filling up again with water.
Yeah.
Oh.
There's a big hole.
There you go.
It's a piggy. They made a giant hole for us.
I don't know if you guys can tell, but I can tell they're getting a little bigger.
Yeah, just a bit. Just
I
a
mean-
wee bit.
I mean, I haven't seen them for 2 weeks, so that helps too. Hi, pig, pig,
That
pig.
pig's nose is in mud.
Hi.
You're skittish.
Yeah, Mari walked by him, so they all had to run away.
We talked about last week how we had this water issue here at these blue barrels kind of leak, and we haven't been using this guy because it leaks, and so we've been taking it apart, seeing what we can kind of maybe do to it. I know a lot of people have used these kind of connections. This is a bulkhead fitting. You just poke a hole through here and you put the seal on and you go. These things notoriously leak, man. They just don't stop leaking. So they're not my favorite way, and I'm thinking about trying something different, but we're gonna see if we can get it to work. So we have 2 nipples on this blue barrel, and this is the first one. And what happens is you'll squeeze, and you can see that this little flange squeezes out. And if you squeeze it and it gets too tight, it can squish it out. The fact that these barrels are contoured as much as they are doesn't help that much, but that's kind of what was happening with ours. And so it wasn't sealing, it was kind of leaking in it. So we're gonna try and put this back on and see if we can get it to stay and work. I don't know if it can. So if it doesn't work, I'm gonna try something different and maybe use like well, I'll tell you later if we need to. But anyway, let's see if we can put these guys back together. When I was looking online for other alternatives for this, one lady, I don't remember where she was from, mentioned that these little pig nipples, you know, they do have smaller sizes for piglets, which these guys are pretty wee. Maybe these are a little bit too big for them, more adult size, but she said here at the screen on the back side, you know, you just thread this in here like that and it sits there, but on the back side you have this screen. If you were to undo it, you have your spring, and then this is the little lever thing that they actuate up here to get water out. But on the back of these things, sometimes is a little white, is a white disc or something like that, which can retard the flow rate. So if you take that out, you get a higher flow rate for like gravity fed systems as opposed to pressurized systems. So I've been checking these. We don't have that. I don't know if it came with it or not, but I know I didn't take it out. So I was hoping that might be an issue, is maybe we just had those in there and so we could get more flow. Maybe the pigs would like that, but we don't have it. So we, little piggies. So we're gonna put these all back together and plug it up. Just try and note how many pigs. Pig.
Yeah, you have been longer arms than I do. Probably not long enough though to really screw it.
Alright.
Alright.
Okay.
It's really kind of gross in here. Hold on. There's a bug. Where can we get rid of him? My little friend.
She's like a little water bug.
Yeah, he can leave. I don't want to hang out with him. He's been trying to find a way out.
Let me know when you get it in.
Did you want me to Teflon tape anything in here?
No.
Okay.
Twist, 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 twist. Yeah, that one kind of snug.
Yeah, this is the tight hole. There you go.
seal's pretty banky.
Yeah, it is. Alright, so you going in this time?
Yeah.
Alright, he's going down. That means I gotta hold the nipple. Can you see the seal popping out in there?
Nope.
Well, that's
come
good.
look at it.
Yeah.
So the seal looks pretty uniform around it on the edge side. And I didn't feel anything.
At the bottom?
Yeah, that gives me any super concern. I say next we fill her up and see if she starts leaking.
The true test.
Yeah, the true test, right? So we have some water left in it while we're waiting for the hose. We're trying to see if this thing is leaking by tipping it over. This one doesn't look to be. So far, so good.
That
There
one
it
looks
goes.
leaking. Yeah.
All right, let's maybe try and tighten this guy a little bit more. So we tried a couple times tightening this, and it's still just drip, 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 drip. You know, it's a pretty steady enough stream. So this one was one of the holes where we'd cut it, and it wasn't the prettiest hole. It was kind of marred a little bit on the plastic. So that's probably not helping any, but with the gasket the way it is. Otherwise, I think we need to try a different thing. Maybe these bulkheads just aren't working for this one. At least the other one does. This one's not working. So again, I think that's maybe the hole when we had drilled it. It just kind of got chewed up a little bit. So make sure, you got to make sure it's untangled before she pulls it.
Oh shoot, all your tools sitting out. What'd you find? Lots of tools.
So I called around and found a slaughter place while we're at the pigs. So middle of September is their slaughter date. They'll be, I don't know, 26 or 28. I think 26 weeks old. So we're gonna slaughter them. We'll probably have some meat sales, I'm assuming. Not sure how much. I'm not sure how big the pigs will be. I'm hoping around 250, maybe 270. They keep playing with my hose. But yeah, I was surprised because last year was like almost a year out. And this place isn't too far away, but it's USDA facility as well. So anybody who's not in Texas, if you wanted some meat, you know, we could always get that mailed to you. Or you could come visit and pick it up. So anyway, thought you might want to know.
Oh, piggies.
Why is it so little? Okay, we're in the containment spot. It's a 3/4 acre spot. Future handling facility, and we have 2 hay rings, 1 and 2. We have a third one that we're gonna put in here because this is where we want to collect most of that manure. And it is sitting out just outside the gate here with the buffalo. And we just know that once we go out there with the tractor or show anything, the buffalo are gonna start getting inquisitive and come after it and want to investigate. So we're gonna have Mimi go over and go get that ring before all the buffalo come out here. So we turn the tractor off and we're gonna watch her do her shindig.
Yeah, I have gloves because it collects crap off the ground.
Yes, a lot of manure.
Oh, there's a big hole right there. Like a pipe.
That was damn deep.
Huh, that's concrete even.
Oh.
I wonder what that's to.
Maybe
We're just right here too.
Where?
So this right here is the cordoned off septic tank, and I'm standing right on that pipe hole, and if I go almost directly to my left, 90, there's our small house. Never saw this before. Interesting. So it's been raining.
Yeah.
You have the better shoes.
The better shoes?
Right, I've got my soft shoes
Oh,
on.
yeah.
You've got your boots.
Forgot you haven't put on your work boots today.
Yep.
I don't know, I've been waiting for better shoes.
Let's go shoe shopping.
Alright, honey, you can do that. I know how much you love shopping.
Oh yeah. All your shoes down there.
Wow, it's quick.
I'm like, I've never tipped one over before. Get out of there.
I felt that.
Looks good.
Thank you.
All of it, Mimi.
That was good. All of me?
Mm-hmm.
You gestured all of me? Good job.
Yep. This hay seemed to have had a lot more rot and everything back when I got it. This was one of the worst looking hay bales, and I put that more on the wetter side of that concrete spot. I wanted to use it first. This is just kind of that nasty gunk. The rest of it looks okay. They'll pick through it. I just don't like that gummy stuff. It's pretty nasty. We got babies and other people coming. That's good. All right, guys, we're gonna leave it here for today. We got a number of good things done. We're grateful that you can join along. We hope you've been having a great day and a great week. We'll keep you posted as everything goes along. We got our number 9, I think it was today, born to 126. So that was positive, and we'll just keep on growing. So we've got another, I don't know, it could be another 10, 12
To go, yeah?
to go. So anyway, hit that like button, subscribe. We're still trying to get to not 500, we just got 500,
Yay,
but
500.
we're looking to get to 1,000 subscribers. So I'd appreciate it if you could subscribe, if you'd be inclined to do so. But otherwise, we will catch you next week and keep you updated. All right, take care.
With you,
Big, big, big.
I wanna stay with you.